Hi guys. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is clean up my bathroom because it's where I like to read. It's the most quiet place in my parents' house, so I just want it to be really fresh and clean for tonight. I'm also gonna be spending a lot of time pampering myself in here tonight, so we're gonna give it a good clean. Alright, so I changed my shirt because it's hot as a bitch in this house. Like, look how pink I'm getting. But like my shirt, it's a little weed shirt. Anyways, we are going to be making moon water for my plants and for me to drink tomorrow so I have some good intentions. This is a new moon in Cancer, and I'm a Cancer sun and rising, so I'm gonna be very impacted by this energy, but so far I'm feeling really good, really strong, really revitalized by this energy. I'm also gonna set out my crystals, so let's go do that. Filming the lumpia. Got I wrapped, Queer wrapped, Mom fried.
And he's eating.
And he's eating. It's your birthday in like a couple hours.
My birthday's in a couple hours.
How old are you turning?
45.
I'm 40. Crystals are here. Usually you're supposed to charge them on a full moon, but I also like to charge mine on a new moon. I feel like it sets the intentions. Don't mind my father's Marlboro pack, but yeah, crystals are all set up. Kelso is out enjoying this really warm night. Hey girly. Hey girly, you see us and hear us? Yeah, look at her. What's up? What's up, wizard? Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do now are my nails, and that's because beauty is a really important part of my lunar rituals, and I'll explain why when I'm doing my makeup. I'm not gonna film my nail process this time because I do plan on doing a nail care video, so like this video if you want to see that, and subscribe to this channel for more videos from me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do them and I'll show you the final product. Okay, so I just finished my nails. This is how they turned out. They're not cute. They're really not cute. I'm probably gonna redo them tomorrow. I always do French tips, so maybe I'm gonna mix it up and do like a pink or like a black color. We'll see. So I put my little robe on, I have my little hair up, and we're gonna move into like the relaxing pamper part of this like routine. So I really love to like do my makeup or do some type of like skincare or like beauty treatments during a lunar event because it just really helps me kind of like appreciate myself and like feel more confident and feel like I'm doing something for myself, you know what I mean? And I also feel like it really sets the intention of like, we're gonna take care of ourselves this entire cycle, or we're gonna take care of ourselves. Like it like sets the intention of like, I got my back and I'm gonna treat myself and I'm gonna love up on myself, and I just really enjoy it. I usually like to sip wine while I do because I love to offer wine to my ancestors during lunar events. They love it. They fucking love it. Literally, like an ancestor popped a wine bottle open. Like I had twisted off like the little metal part that like holds the cork in, and then I left it to the side and then it popped off. And I was like, all right, y'all thirsty. I get it. So that was my confirmation to keep giving them wine. Okay, so we're gonna do like the pre-shower work first. I'm going to put coconut oil in my hair. I've been doing this trick since I was like 13 years old. I pretty much do like a coconut oil mask once a week, and it just helps keep my hair like hydrated and shiny and like strong. So that's what we're gonna do. First we have to brush it. I'm in the process of growing out my hair. I chopped it because I just had dyed hair and it just wasn't healthy because it was like dyed at home. So you know that was like fried. I got some strong hair. And that is why it was so damaged, because my hair is so strong and I was dyeing it at home. I literally bleached my hair 8 times. And it didn't fall off, and it honestly was it was an amazing shape for being bleached 8 times. I'll try and like insert a photo of like when it was orange, because that's like as light as I could get it. And I was like, okay, I bleached 8 fucking times, like we're gonna stop. But yeah, and that wasn't 8 times in a row, but it was 8 times within like a couple months. All right, I personally find beauty to be super relaxing. I see it as like a chance to build a connection with myself. So it really helped me with like self-confidence and self-love. And I also feel like doing these rituals on a lunar event really helps me like keep myself in check and on track like constantly, because it kind of like forces me to do like a self check-in. So as I'm like doing these beauty treatments, you know, I'll play like really good music that I love, and I will like kind of sit with myself and be like, you know, what needs tending to, what can I focus on during this cycle? And I don't know, it's just a really healthy thing for me to do. So yeah. And I also do not work during lunar events, and I do not work when the moon is in Cancer or Scorpio, because those are just really sensitive times to me, and I need that energy to recharge. Like that's my recharge night. So I will do this when the moon is in Cancer or in Scorpio if I feel like it. Not always, but I usually will do like a little something on those nights. Like I'll do a spiritual bath, or I'll do like my makeup, like really creative and pretty, and kind of like, you know, let that inner child play. So yeah. Alright guys, so I have the coconut oil all up in my hair. I thought I'd show you guys what that looks like. I have a lot of hair, like sheet thick. So I'm gonna leave this in for like, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe. You can leave it in for however long you want. I've left this coconut oil mask in overnight. Although I don't really recommend doing that because then your pillows get all oily and then you get acne, because coconut oil is not good for the face. But I'm going to throw this up in a bun for now and do the rest of like my pamper routine. And yeah, we'll shower it all off. The next thing I'm going to do is a mask. So this is my favorite DIY mask. Ever since I started doing this, I literally like don't buy store-bought masks anymore, because this one makes all the difference for me. So it's super easy. It's bentonite clay or Indian healing clay, and then you want to take some turmeric, and then lastly you want to put some honey. All right, so let's grab a little bowl and mix this up. I'm gonna take a spoon full of bentonite clay, just enough for like our own face. Put that in. And then I'm gonna go in with the turmeric. If you're worried about it staining your face, it's not going to. It's never stained my face, and I've definitely like overloaded it on the turmeric. But like if you get it on like your hands and stuff, like just the powder, then it might stain. Or if you have like a white surface and you get it on there, yeah, that might stain. So we don't need as much turmeric. I'm doing like that much. That's probably like a quarter teaspoon or like half a teaspoon. So put that in. And then lastly, we're gonna put our honey in. That should be fine. I want it to be like a pretty good paste. So give it a mix. I'm actually gonna give it a little bit more water. Okay, I think that's good. Give everything a mix. So I got it all mixed up, and I'm literally just going to take it on like the back of the spoon and swipe it on my face. Make sure you try not to get your baby hairs. My baby hairs get everywhere. So this is the type of mask too, like you don't, at least personally, I don't want to let it dry completely. You can, it does dry like pretty solid. You can let it dry, but I find that it kind of irritates my pores if I let it 100% dry, because it gets really hard and really tight. It's good for that. Like if you want like a tight mask, this mask does get tight. Just put maybe less honey if you want it even tighter. Gotta cover up my 5 head. Putting extra on like the nose. Everywhere with everywhere. Make sure you do like an even amount everywhere so it all dries at the same time. So now I look like Shrek. So now I'm just gonna let that dry. I'm gonna hang out, drink a little bit, go on my phone, maybe tweet at you guys or something, and then we'll hop in the shower. Okay, so I just got out of the shower. I was going to take a spiritual bath, but I ended up having a spiritual shower instead. Feel me? So we're gonna skip the bath because I'm not trying to like, you know, be using hella water and stuff like that. But I am gonna show you guys what I would have put in my spiritual bath. So one thing I love putting in my spiritual bath are teas. So I have like jasmine tea, black tea, gray tea. You can use whatever kind of tea. I recommend that it be like actual dried leaves like this. I don't know, I saw a YouTube video that, what's her name did? I'm forgetting her name, but she like went to a Japanese spa and they had a tea bath there, and so I looked up benefits of tea bath, and it's really good for your skin. The same like things that those teas do on the inside, it can also do on the outside pretty much. So I started throwing them in my spiritual baths. Another thing I'll do when I'm taking a spiritual bath, since I'm gonna be like sitting there and relaxing and reflecting, is I'll light like a candle and like set some kind of intention, or like, you know, set some intention on what I'm gonna meditate about, so I can like really get some answers. So I really love doing that if I'm gonna do a spiritual bath. So I also have these like roses that I keep. My mom loves having flowers in the house, so when they're about to die, I tell her to give them to me, and I hang them right up on my bath to let them dry out. And whenever I take spiritual bath, I'll just like pull a bunch out and then throw the dried roses in my spiritual bath. So I highly recommend that trick. It comes in handy. I absolutely love it. I don't think I'll ever not do this trick. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do for like my after bath like care. So it's pretty much my skincare at this point, but I'll do some night cream. So I'll just put this night cream on to like hydrate the skin. Like putting it on my eyes too. My eyes get super dry. Gotta get a bit more for the neck part. I'll also, of course, moisturize my whole body. We want to take care of every inch of ourselves every single day, and that's what I love about like a skincare routine, is like every time you wake up, you have to take care of yourself. I'm just gonna take this off. It's falling off. but it's like every time you wake up, you have to take care of yourself, and right before bed, you have to take care of yourself. And again, I feel like, to me, like, these little beauty treatments are just like a reminder that, like, we're doing a good job. I don't know, I feel like, you know, you compose of the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical, so doing these skincare treatments is like kind of like tending to the physical for me. And it also really helps with like touch. So if you're someone who's anxious like I am, this is like amazing to do. I will give myself like a neck massage, which feels so good. I do this all the time. Every time I like moisturize my skin or I put like an oil on, I give myself a little neck massage because, bitch, this neck is carrying all these brains that I got. It's not easy. Okay, so now that I've moisturized everywhere, I'm going to take this little oil that I made, and it's just a mix of rosehip, almond, and sunflower. And the reason why I like to use this as like my last step is I have really dry skin, so I feel like this just locks in all of the moisturizing that I did, because the oil is gonna like low-key sit on your face, but the oils I chose like really help with like acne and acne scarring, so that's why I like to use them. And they definitely have like cleared up my skin a lot. I still have like this right here, a couple on the side, but they're going down quite significantly. And I feel like, again, like it just locks in all the moisture. I'll put some on my neck too. Get some on the neck because the neck and the hands and the face are like the first signs of like aging. Like that's where you see the first signs of aging. So get on there, get on the little décolleté too, and the hands. So I put lotion all over my body too. Like I said, I'm a dry ass bee. So I'm going to apply the same principle of like putting on like a top layer to seal everything in. And for my body, I like to use shea butter. This is some like whipped, like all natural shea butter. This locks in moisture like a mofo. So put some on my arms, get some on the legs as well, of course. I like to put this leave-in conditioner in. I've been using this leave-in conditioner since I was like 12 years old, super young. But it really just makes like my hair smell good. And again, same principle, just like putting on this top layer to lock in all that moisture we did with the coconut oil. Alright guys, you have made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Maybe even subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And if you'd like, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Everything's at Bruja Bitch. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this lunar event, this beautiful new moon in Cancer and a solar eclipse. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.